Well, I'm very early, so how are you guys doing? You don't need to sit on my lap, guys. Here, up there. So, see who shows up. It's Sunday afternoon. Oh, there is somebody. Okay. Didn't know if anybody would come. I'm not scheduled until 2:30, but I thought it started early. Gonna roll some smokes and have some chat until people come in. I do have an intention for this show. There is a purpose. And, we'll have to wait until we get enough people in chat to tell everyone what we're doing. Hey, B. Freeman. Hey, John Juan. Been a while. Good to see you. How are you doing, B. Freeman? So we're just kind of getting in the right state with some 936 frequency. We have a job to do. So I'll tell you what that job is in a while, after we get a few more people in. So how's everyone's day going? You're doing well? Excellent. Yeah, it's good to have you back. B. Freeman's well. John Juan is doing great. Awesome. Yeah, I've talked about the subject we're going to do today before, but I've never directed it because I didn't know what would happen if I did. But we're probably at that point where we should take some action. That's why it's called Sunday Action Center. It's sunny there, nice. It's starting to cloud over here. It was sunny earlier. Hi, James. So I didn't put too much in the title because I'll tell you why later. We will talk about our goal. Just woke up and feel like a righteous blasphemer. Nice. Yeah, I slept in till around, I think, 11 today. That was a hoot. But I was up late last night. I was up with you guys, and then I stayed up a little later, watching some videos. But I was watching, I think it was Secure Team today, and they had a video. Now, this is like about maybe I don't know, somewhere between 3 and 10th video I've seen on remote viewing. And I have expanded on the abilities of remote viewers before. We're going to do that here today when we get a good crowd in, maybe at about an hour or so. I don't know. Depends on how long we stay on. So anything interesting happening to you guys? We're getting all kinds of chemtrails. We're getting those dust particle looking ones that just come down in like sheets. And people just think that's normal. Those are just normal clouds filled with strontium, barium, aluminum, and other things that aren't good for you. But Mr. Gates is well in charge of that now, so he's got his fingers in pretty much every pie, eh? Not fond of that guy, or whatever he is. But yeah, he's got to stop sticking his fingers in people's pie. the Indian government realized it. If he goes there, he'll be put in jail, possibly murdered. So he won't be messing with the Indian people again. But they've gone and started making their own vaccine. I don't know what company they use. Are those shake and bake seasonings? You bet they are. Just making some smokes for today. But I like the new chemtrails. They're much different than the old ones. Those old ones are just passe. All right. Well, let's have a smoke and a smudge here. Clear the air. I want to get you guys into a good meditative state so that the mind control will work. I mean, so that you'll understand what I'm saying. So let's fire up one of these bad boys. You got some seasoning yourself? Everybody brought snacks, I hope. Drinks and snacks and some seasoning. Let's bring me up bigger. Where did that go? Can you guys still hear that in the background? It's supposed to be there. I don't know why it went so far away. There we go. Edward. No, you didn't pop in at the wrong time. Are you here? I haven't even looked. Did that thing show up again? That was weird. I didn't put up the link, but it showed up. Is it there again? Yeah. Does it smell like eternal soul smoldering? Actually, the ones that I have smelled, I haven't smelled these ones in specific. I don't know that they have a smell, but some of them, aluminum actually smells sweet. No, if it was, I'd pipe in. Okay. Says we got 8 in here. That's a good crowd. If you guys would all like to sound off so we know who's here. We do have a plan for today. There's an actual plan. Part of one, anyway. I wanted to take you guys somewhere and perform a function. Says B. Freeman. Well, that's tasty. That's spicy. All right, so we got a bunch of lurkers. That's kind of interesting. So what we're going to really discuss today is affecting things at a distance. That's going to be one of our goals today. We're going to take a little practice at that, and I'm going to show you how, or describe to you how. I am not Corn Pop. Okay. Hi, Theanthropic. I'm all crispy and seasoned. Yeah, there are things that we can affect. We can look at things with remote viewing. We can see the past. We can see the present, and the CIA probably, and we can see the future. And a few times I have described to you guys that we also have the ability um, to go out and affect things. And we can affect things like other people's will, but I disagree with that. I don't disagree with people affecting objects, machines, devices, computers. And it works pretty much almost the same way as remote viewing. You do the same things, but a little bit different. Still using the third eye, the pineal. Yeah, hi, CIA. Eight people is probably enough to destroy a country. And that's what we have here. It's about 8 people. 8 powerful minds. I want to tell you how powerful your mind is, too, because you are not your body. Your body is merely a post for your soul to hang on to while it's here. But you can take your soul and move it to other places, extend it out. I kind of think of it like a starfish, right? A starfish or an octopus that can just extend one arm way, way, way out. Let's save a country instead of destroy a country? Well, sure. Let's do that. What I'm more talking about is there are people that actually are trying to destroy countries, and they're using technology and devices and things that we can go and look at and affect. They're using majorly huge amounts of taxpayer money to do this, to destroy countries. I wish I had the ability to share more than one image at a time, but I don't. So, let's share an image with you guys. We all know what this is. We've seen it, we've heard it, we've talked about it. This is one of the devices they use. You know what we should do is we should take a moment and think about this this object they've created, this device. Look at all those parts. Hi, Lucky. How you doing? They have the protection of the principalities? Well, maybe. We're much more powerful. That's why they suppress us. Hey, Paula. Like this, paranoia and fear-mongering, the worst things besides ego and pride. Stop by Max, but not in the mood for hate and drama. Sure, that's fine, Squatch. This is one of their tools that they use. So why don't we all just take a moment and look at this. Soak in the image into your mind. Now you can do this either staring at it or not staring at it. You can close your eyes or not. What I want you to do is the very same thing you do in remote viewing using your third eye. I like to close my eyes and picture where I'm going. You know, a very small particle of dust will cause this thing to be put out of commission for months. One piece, one flaw, and the whole thing gets shut down. Because if they don't, what happens is more components get destroyed. So if even one component in this thing, it has all kinds of magnets and capacitors, it's got all kinds of electronics, wiring. Maybe, B. Freeman, maybe it is a hyperdimensional injection device. But look at how intricate and delicate it is. Focus in on one part. Look for one part that's standing out to you. Because there will be flaws. We could do this as a diagnostic, maybe help out CERN. Or because we can affect things, we can find flaws and accelerate them. The flaws you'll see is, you'll see a part, you'll see like a crack or a different energy that won't be normal to the part, and you'll see it. And you can look at that crack and focus on it. Put a little energy into it. I don't know if you could fix it. You might be able to make it worse. I'm not sure. Try both if you want. Oh, I found my part. So when you closed your eyes, did you guys find anything standing out? Just looked like it had a flaw? Hi, Joanne. Well, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right, Paula? He's not trolling us or anything, so. Why, you think you might mess something up there, Theanthropic? Maybe. I don't know. But that's how simple it is. A little bit of a focus, and you can affect things at a distance. I've talked about this before. We do healing at a distance. I've taught you how to do that. You do remote viewing, which is gathering information at a distance, gathering information from the past and present, even the future. But I've never taken you to focus on something like this. Or taught you how to fix, because you can fix machines psychically, or you can break them. All depends on what type of energy you send. If you amplify flaws or if you fix them, it's just like healing. You look at a person, their body visualizes in your third eye. You see where the damage is in various different forms. Sometimes it looks like colorful fleur-de-lis, sometimes black spots, sometimes emanating energy. And you straighten out that energy. It's the same thing with objects. That's a possibility, Theanthropic. Your goodness might go through. Well, imagine if we augmented it, Theanthropic. Crank oval magnet? Yeah, I was on a magnet too, Christian. Had the magnetic field, but it had a little flaw in the field there. Then when I went into the actual object, it had a little bit of a flaw in there. But what if we changed it so that the only thing that came through were positive entities? Ever think of that, Theanthropic? You might make it work too good. You never know. That's an interesting take on it. Hey, Three Fingers, how you doing? We're just playing around with CERN at the moment. There's a ghost in the machine. They claim there is. I think there is, Edward. Don't mess with the pizza guy. Yeah, don't mess with the pizza guy, and always tip him well, because you didn't order sausage on your pizza, but you might get it. Right, Joanne, we are. We're the spirits, the entities, even ghosts to me, all conscious beings of a certain level, because to me, all energy is conscious. But all higher conscious beings, you can consider them entities, in my opinion. Ghosts are entities, we're entities. Even the planets, entities. Is this thing an entity as well? Or does it focus entities? Does it bring entities through? I don't know. That's interesting, Lucky. Doesn't like dust. Dust is terrible for that machine. So you can either clean it out or do something with it. Maybe help them out or try, right? I wonder if that dust would augment an electrical field. So it's a complicated machine, and yeah, finding dust would be bad, Lucky. Absolutely, that would be terrible for the machine. Let's take a look at some other pictures of it. Let's share the Google search for CERN. Because it is an interesting place. There's the image we have pulled up. Look at how vast it is. It's 100 kilometers around. Very significant, the numbers to them, eh? They always have their numbers. 100 kilometers. I wonder what that is in miles. $62. I don't know that that's a significant number. Hi, Mr. Mission. It's alive. It could be. It could be alive. Um, if all energy has consciousness to some extent, a machine or its parts may have consciousness. So is it a spirit? I don't know. An entity? About 60 miles. Yeah, right, Lucky. 62 point something. Do you get the feeling that the plans for that machine were channeled? I don't know, Mediar. We have so many influences, real and imagined. So the sun is alive. Okay. It's powerful, similar to what could have brought Atlantis down. Uh, Entities came through it also, has cause and effect on sun, earth, galaxies, creates portals. Yeah. That is possible. You worked on that machine? Did you do your finest work there? Well, maybe they might not get there. It is a complicated machine. Yeah, there was evil. Hey, Albie. There was evil all over the place in Atlantis. People casting spells and using technology on each other. So their technology was their downfall, apparently, or their magic, they called it. If I had it all again, I'd change it. Sure. What would you change? Because you've been here before. We've all been here before, at least in my opinion. So, how many stories, would you want to be the perfect fairy tale? Dark energy? Sure, Paula. To me, it's a machine. It may be slightly conscious, but the machine itself is neither good nor bad, in my opinion. But the energy it draws can be either positive or negative. And I think the idea of changing it to a machine that draws in the positive might be a good option. We don't have to destroy or hurt anything, alter it. Let's go in for another look. You can see the images of it up there. I like this one. See the 8-sided? Number 8. Gigantic machine. Hi, Teresa. Thir 32, 328,084 feet. Okay. Of 8s. They got this one and Not Your Father's Country down for a while. For I can't read the last word there. That's an interesting take there, Albie. They may be trying to accelerate the energy for the energetic requirements for a golden age. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting question there, Desert Rose. It's all as the operator responsible. Right on, Mr. Mission. Later. To stop the awakening, okay. Well, yeah, I agree with you completely that they are trying to stop the awakening. Maybe they're trying to if you bring enough evil through, maybe you can overpower the awakening, or in their thinking, maybe. I don't know. I don't know exactly what their purpose for this is, but I do believe that a lot of people think it's to bring through negative entities. Yeah, Teresa, we were going in and looking at CERN. You know how we can heal at a distance, right? You do the same thing with a machine like this. You look at it, you find the flaws or the problems, and you focus on them. And you can focus positive thoughts and heal a machine, just like a human, or you can focus negative thoughts and break a machine. But I think it was a good idea, maybe, to alter the machine. If they claim that it brings in negative entities, why can't we go there and alter it to bring in good entities? Hi, Singe Man, how you doing? So just for a moment, guys, for about 2 minutes, I'm going to put on some frequencies and do a small meditation. And then I want you to think of CERN. Focus on it in whatever way you want. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth deeply. That'll clear your head out. See the round shape of CERN? See the 8-sided hexagram? Go in for the detailed look. One part will stand out for you. It has a flaw. You can choose to heal that flaw. You can choose to alter that flaw. You can choose to expand that flaw. I see a square component with wire wrapped around it. It's emanating an odd energy. I'm going to focus on that. You'll see as you focus on it, the energy can change. You can manipulate it. With practice, you can draw it in different directions, just like Play-Doh, like a sticky Play-Doh, or honey, or that gel. Once you put it in a certain place that you like, you're done. It shouldn't take too long, guys, just a minute or two. It's the amount of time it takes to remote view. You'll be there in a second. Before you close your eyes, you'll be there. Let's see what you guys have to say. Who's behind the curtain in CERN? Bet it'd surprise us that, yeah. Teresa's going to heal CERN? Okay. Now that's a much more positive thing to do. To heal it. To make it bring through positive entities instead of negative. It's just a tool? Yeah. Right. Sure it can. Just a tool like any other. It can be a tool for good, Teresa? I think so. All depends on whose CERN Skype you're calling? Yeah, maybe. So maybe we just changed it. Maybe we put in the intent to bring through good entities. Hey, Scott, how you doing? Been a while. Good to see you. Yeah, that could work. See, and the nice thing about the light is the negative can't take the light. They can't even stay around it because it starts to change them. And they don't like that. They want to keep their negativity. But if they're surrounded by light, by beings of light, I think so, Teresa. We only need that tool because they've been using it, right? If nobody had made CERN or done anything possibly negative like that, there'd be no reason for us to have to do anything, right? But because they are doing that, I think we have to start taking action. Yeah, there's an interesting idea, Teresa. And we're going to make this, I'm thinking of making this a regular thing. We will pick a target and go and look at it and augment it to our uses. All we're doing is opening a door. Metayard, that's all they're doing. They're opening a door, and whoever comes through, comes through. Now, if they're summoning creatures, then they're doing something negative. Affecting an entity's will is wrong. But if we allow positive entities to come through, just allowing, taking action can bring about the necessary changes to make it a beneficial tool for society. Yeah, I agree. Not man, what God hold. man creates chaos. That is almost entirely true. Go back up to the positive energy to make that choice to participate or not simply asking for help. Yeah. Our collective will can steer the rudder. I think so. Yeah, exactly. Positive energy beings can make that choice on their own if they want to help or not. CERN may have captured a beast. Well, then it'd be good for us to go in and free it. You know? Okay. All right, Dee. Yeah. Well, I do think we are the disruptive force, a disruptive force in the universe. All living creatures are, by nature, kind of disruptive, you know? But that creates change, creates experience, and puts the story out there, right? And we're just living through one of them. Hi, Max. Oh, you're just going to run back and forth. Okay. Let me take these off then. You a happy boy today? You a happy boy? Yes, I love you too. Yeah, it probably would be, Albie. Free the beast and let it loose on the shadowy overlords. Well, how about we go and look for the beast? Let's see if we can find the beast. If there is a beast. You guys have all practiced remote viewing, so it works the exact same way. Just you're what they call front loaded. You know where we're going. You know what we're doing. You've practiced for several years, many of you. And I've seen improvements over the time that you've all been here. Yes, he does. Yes. Yes. Just wonderful. That was just my leg moving there. Everyone wants to see you. You're the star of the show. I think the beast was created through negative thought. That could be. Okay, so I will pet you in a moment. I just have to do something for a couple minutes. Okay. I bet there are stars. So just close your eyes. Yes, I love you too. He's going to bite me in a minute. Let's share up some frequencies, get ourselves in a good state. Oreo is still crushing on Max. No, not the beast within. This is supposed to be a beast without. I don't know that it's really a beast. It's a being, an entity. To call it a beast is to give it either power or fear. They're all just entities. Okay, so close your eyes. We're looking in CERN. Some people say they have trapped a beast in CERN. So let's go and take a look. You're going to fly into CERN and start searching. An entity can come in many different forms. Oftentimes you'll see a toroidal field. Sometimes you'll see the energy imprint of its outline, of one of its forms, as we have all had many different forms. I see a flame. Okay. So I'm being presented with an energy form of a flame. A flame is a trapped ember on a burning object, trapped energy, expelling its energy. Maybe they're using this creature for power. Or this entity. When you find an energy form that looks locked in place, try and set it free. You might see a symbol of a chain or a collar or some restraint. You might get a feeling. Break that. Watch as that energy form rushes out. Flames are going up to the left now. They appear to be gone. An outline of a hexagram or an octagon remains, and there's no more fire. You saw a spiral of fire, Teresa? A Leviathan trapped in CERN. Could be. It could be. Sounds like an elemental to D. Hard to say, D. My vision's good, but it was an entity of some sort. Ooh, naughty, naughty. They're using that to focus the effects of the world. Yeah. Like corkscrew shape. Yeah. DNA molecule. Could be. For me, it was almost like a candle flame, but much bigger than that. It was more like a campfire, a bonfire. And the energy seemed to be coming off of it and being used. Okay, well, I hope that if we freed it, it appreciates it. In a few minutes, we'll go back in to CERN and we'll take a look around for different entities and see if they may be harboring others, and see what we can do. Hi, Linda. So it's smudge break time, guys. That was good. It was magnetized. Yeah, I saw an octagon around it. And as we saw in the images of CERN, there is an 8-sided there we go. It is an 8-sided object. And let's see. Let's look up 8. There is the octagon, hexagon, hexahedron, 8-sided, 6, 6, 4, 28. Mercury. So they are using Mercury the messenger with the 8. Hermes, Nabu, and Buddha energy. Mercury has a tilt of 0, straight on, orbit of 87.9 days, or about 2 years to go around. Numbers associated with Mercury are 3, 6, 6, 60, 120, 30. The symbol looks like a little devil's horn. Man, a little demon. Here we go again with the octagon. So what are you guys viewing? CERN. Mercury just came out of retrograde and Saturn went into retrograde. That's why my tongue is working a little better today, I bet. Veil lifts when in motion. It's like automatically being able to work out a deal they cannot refuse. What do you mean? You saw dark magnetic fields coming out of the entire field of the circle. Cool, Joanne. No notifications. Hey, Scotty. How you doing? He's a trickster, right? But not really. Well, he can be both, right? He can be good and bad, like all of them. I think of it like a world tesseract. Okay. So where's my smudgy? There it is. We ask for protection for what we're doing. We do it in love and light for humanity and all entities. What's that, Tylenol? I saw it mining Bitcoins. They have an 8-sided shape in Turkmenistan. Yeah, that probably is Astana. Woke up feeling not so emotional, but me is still a volleyball. Yeah, I was having leg spasms the other day, Scotty boy. Pick a hand, Rose. Both hands, cool. I do find doing things like this fun. And if I do disappear, you will know why, and you will know what to do. Tell more people to do things like this. If I disappear, tell them to do things like this anyway. But if I disappear, especially do that. So who of you went into CERN and tried to change it for good? Who of you went in just to heal it or harm it? Which did you do? I tried changing it. Target sells magnesium spray. Nice. Three-minute rule in effect. You guys have done a lot of training for this type of thing. With remote viewing, you guys have practiced seeing. We've practiced healing. You tried to disrupt it like 3 different times. Yeah, I have done that as well, Scotty boy. But yeah, I think I had some effect once. You tried changing it for good. Excellent. Yeah, I had the same experience, Scotty boy. 1 second, guys. I need to eat a Timbit. I don't want to do that in front of you. Oh, they're so good. Chocolate glazed. You will did, Max? I tried to cap the overflow of the dark wave, magnetic waves. Okay. Tried to flip it for the greater good of humanity. Okay. In a few minutes, we're going to go in and do something else. A little bit different. Absolutely, Albie. Yeah, we could have built a new Great Pyramid with all that money they wasted. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, some will fall from that, Desert Rose. My wife took the jab. She took 2 out of fear. And she still seems intact. But some people have apparently seen others succumb to it. Now, my wife is spiritual, and she did ask for help from God and Christ. She focused on the 8 cells in her body that stay the same throughout your entire lifetime. Those are your original cells. You can access 8 original cells in your body at all times. So she did that. She's on quercetin, which is a substitute for ivermectin. And she still seems to have her soul intact. So they're in your brain. Yeah, me too, the Anthropic. I think we saved her soul, at least. There may be physical effects, but I'm hoping through the power of Christ she can heal herself. I've helped with healing as well, so we'll see. There's that 8 thing again, yeah. So we can change it again and again? Yes, we can, Scotty boy. I mean, we can change the machine and all we want, but they're still going to recalibrate it to what they're going to use it for. Yeah, but it's those small amounts of time, like right now, that we can have an effect theanthropic. Many of us went in and augmented it for the purposes of good, to allow the possibility of good entities of positivity to come through. So now I think what we should do is go and look and take a minute, and we will go and look and see what's coming through CERN. And we can put out an invite at this moment, because we have probably a few minutes where we can do this. Like you say, they may go in there and recalibrate it. So we probably have to do this fairly quickly, guys. So close your eyes, take in a few deep breaths through your nose, out through your mouth. Not like regular breaths, Scotty boy. These are different. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and look at CERN. Take a fly in and do the 3D fly in like you're on a drone. Sit above it. Watch the toroidal field coming up. I can see it now. It's a spiral. There's a spiral cone of energy I see coming straight up from CERN and out after it comes up. That could be the intense magnetic field, could be orgone energy, scalar waves. And put out an invite for positive entities. You've opened the door. And watch and see if the energy changes when you ask, if they want to come through to help. Beings of light have nothing to fear from evil entities. They can't affect them. The light overpowers the dark always. That's why they say it in the books. There are beings of light here, but there's not enough. We just need the numbers for a while, just to come and help. All you have to do is hang around. We just need more of you than we have negative entities, so you can spread your light. The field looks like it has a bunch of shards of glass going through it right now. Maybe they're still having trouble getting through. Try and help them. Make sure they're positive beings before you help them through. For me, it's like plucking shards of glass, setting them free as a wisp of smoke. What's it like for you? I did notice something seems to be turning in a counterclockwise rotation. If others of you see that, change that rotation to a clockwise. See if it has an effect. That made a difference, I think. Okay, try and hold that field in a clockwise position if you guys are doing that. I see a cone coming up through it now. Speckled, black and white. Right, the ocean? Teresa says it's pulsating. So tell me what you saw, guys. The ocean's getting turbulence. Just got a message that CERN might be being used to contact the Orion constellation. Those are people that ruled us for quite a while. I have a city of lights behind me. All of love, light, pink, yellow, violet, light whipping by me and stopping behind me. Nice. It's like a tornado. Yeah, for me it was like a tornado. An upside down tornado, a cone going up. Right, Albie? Massive computer room, quantum leaps being received and recorded. Interesting, Desert Rose. Small red flickering lights. Scotty seeing the Rainbow Bridge, right? Yeah, the energies seemed to flow much easier, the positive energy through the clockwise toroidal or pinch point. So again, let's go in and take a look. You know what you're looking at now. It's still spinning to the right. And I see a disc around it now, a light disc. Oh, that's them. That's them. They're helping. They're helping the field go clockwise. Now I see an explosion of light. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's go kick the Shiva statue over. No, I do like Shiva. They're just using her for wrong. Cool. White lights flashing randomly in a circle. Right. A volcano capped by a giant pyramid taming the fire. Gods of Asgard riding through the aperture. Resistance, but yes, motion working to the right. I saw an orange yellow swirling around to the front, meeting with swirling off to the left and right. The beings like flickering lights flying out of that. Turned into a rainbow colored energy. Beautiful. Two magnetic poles are moving further apart in there. Yes, we do have friends. Him Shiva is a male, supposedly. Yes, we should theanthropic. Check on the field next week and think about it throughout the week. Just do small meditations on it, like we just did, small remote viewing, and make sure it's going to the right, because we can affect that. They're very powerful creatures. They've denied us our power and hidden it from us. Pastel colors now. Keep spinning. They went off to the left side to keep spinning, and the left is the sinister side. So if the white has gone off to the left, that's awesome. Then the energy starts spinning clockwise. The device with a spinner in the middle started spinning really quick in a clockwise motion, and a cosmos opened behind with a plasma energy. Yeah, very similar to what I saw. Mine was a fire, turned into a giant toroidal field when I was looking at it the next time. I released that one entity, or I think we did, and we changed the energy. Yeah, they can't hold us back. That's right, Albie. The magnetic mechanism is being changed by them now. I think so, Teresa. Yes, everything here turns spin. Actually, light all goes clockwise. Everything is clockwise here. That was probably why they're using the counterclockwise field. Micro to macro. Yep. Well, thank you guys. I think we may have done something here, I hope. I don't know. I have had a couple of trolls come by and say, "What the hell? What do you think you're doing?" You know, but we don't get many. Random lights popping around. They're all fading in and out. We're stopping it from reversing. They're stopping it from reversing. I think so, Scotty boy. I think they can, with the ring I saw, I think they can take the negative. If they're pumping out the negative, they can change it to the positive, no matter what adjustments they make. Is Metayarb still here? Because I think he should hear that. Right, Paula? We got to turn the upside down to the right side up again. I'm going to take another look in there and see what's going on. Oh, they're building. Now there's two rings. Now there's two rings. A bigger ring and a slightly smaller ring. They're surrounding the field. Look like fairies. Reminds me of the light bugs. Yeah. Flitting around the energy, pushing back any energy, trying to branch off like little light army. Yeah. I'm going to the office space, see the reactions. Yeah. Yeah, we got lots of help. Little spirits of the land. That could be them coming in. Yeah. We'll see if the attacks increase. Yeah. The two magnetic poles, when they're closer together, spins counterclockwise, and when they're farther apart, they can change the spin to clockwise. Interesting. My wife just showed up. So She was out shopping. Right, Meta Yarb? Yeah, you're still here. Good. So yeah, we're getting help. So I don't know. Maybe if they can tinker it to, I don't know if they can tinker it back to negative now. You have to give me a little more clue than that. Me too, Max. I'm using elements. It's not a good thing. Abusing elements. Yeah, exactly. If they're using fire elementals and others for power to augment the energy, either or, they're still using them and not letting them free. Those little fairies come all around me at times. For past years, feels good though. Yeah. So did you guys go in and see the rings, the 2 rings? What else did you see? I'd like you guys occasionally to look in and see what you see. If it changes, if it's building like I see, that's amazing. Imagine that they can't exercise much control over extraplanar influences. You have to expand on that a little bit more, Albie. Hi, hon.
Hello.
We're just looking at CERN for a while.
I thought you were talking about Saturn.
No.
Because you said the rings. That's all I heard was rings.
Oh, we
so
went in and played with CERN. You know how they say they're allowing negative entities in.
Oh.
So we went in and we saw the field that they were using, and it was going counterclockwise, it seemed to many. So we changed it to clockwise, and now it seems like we have lots of help.
Good. Thank you.
So many of them in there now. Okay, got you, Teresa. So let's see what's going on now. Yeah, they're building. There's more rings. And a rainbow. I see a rainbow now. I finally see a rainbow. I know many of you did before. But that just, yeah. Neat. The full chakra system. Yeah, I'm just watching at the moment. We're seers are watching us, but can't do anything. Too much energy. You have to retype that. We are the rhythm to the spectrum of the plasma source. That's nice. Decreases the pulls the 2 poles apart, decreases their magnetic pole that spins negative energy. I think. Cool. Lots of fairies the past 2 years. Right on. Left a present. Nice. That's true, Deocean. I think that is absolutely true. If we lead, they will come and back us up. So I was given the message today to take it, our battle to them, I guess, is the only way I can describe it, is we've been attacked and we need to lead the way. Yeah, we must instigate the change. So let's go in and let's lend a hand again. We'll have to do, I think we should make this kind of a practice. We've started something. We shouldn't just abandon it. The rainbow's getting bigger. I wonder if they're going to shut the thing down, or even if they can. I wonder if they're unable to shut it down now. If I wonder it, it's a wonder. It's going like a sprinkler now, all around. Their own psychic guardians who watch over the machine. If we lead, they will come. Yeah, what's that? Entire face and chest. When someone starts talking to me, they go towards their mouth. So cool. Same ones that always guard the space usually stop in a few minutes. But too much energy. They aren't even attempting to interfere. Awesome, Scotty boy. Yeah, do that, Teresa. Much love. Thank you, Teresa. I think it was as well. Well, that's really what I wanted to do today, guys. I'm really happy about that. And I was waiting for the right time to do that, and I think now is the time. We have people sitting on the brink of waking up, and these beings of light can help us with that. These bug-eyed walking hairless turkeys, really? I don't like you. Yeah, just felt a twinge there, Scotty boy. There will be consequences. Awesome, Deocean. Yep, we can ask the Earth for help. We can ask all the entities for help, all the entities of light and love. Nice, Scotty boy. You've come into your power. Maybe I think we triggered something in Scotty boy. Right, Linda. That's kind of what I was seeing too. Yeah, I think I saw it as kind of a gateway. They're closing in on the gate and making it into a funnel in my vision. And it's spouting a rainbow. So I think they're making a gate, possibly. It's a game. It's game on, all right, Scotty boy? Mm-hmm. Right. I think so, Dee. But we'll keep on it. We'll keep our energies focused on it every once in a while. Go in and lend a hand. We've all got to do a little bit of work. Lead the way. And we can do this. It's being done already, so it's so amazing. You guys are awesome. And I love seeing Scotty Boy finally come into his energy. That's awesome. I think we triggered something in you, Scotty Boy. We fixed the eject mechanism too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking there, D-Ocean. I think we kind of got to their override. I don't know if they can shut it down now. That was what came into me. Because I don't think they can. I don't think they can stop it now. It might even be beyond the machine itself. It should be spinning a lot easier. We're on the outside track, right? Okay, that's an interesting way to think of it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think so, right? I'm going to go in and have another look. See what's going on. The shape keeps changing. It's like they're building up their own CERN field without, like, just using the CERN energy as a building block. And I don't think they need the machine anymore. Oh, cool. Okay, if they're done this machine or this energy form they're making, I can't see anything but a rainbow with it looks like a cymatic pattern of 432 hertz. That's what it is, I think. They're putting out cymatics. It's much more complicated than a 432 hertz one, but it looks like a cymatic. Grab some cymatics. I'll show you one that's close to it, actually. It's just radiating from the middle. I should be able to pull that up on my computer. Let's see. Just have to move a bunch of stuff. There's one. It's not quite it, but oops, did the wrong thing there. Let me share that screen. So, yeah, I don't see one matching exactly what I saw. Similar maybe to that, the one on the left-hand side, but a rainbow colored. The different lines were entire rainbows. emanating out. Hey, commercial sound, how you doing? Yes, we can, D-Ocean. So that's about the best description of it. Their scaffolding is amazing. Yeah. Watch, they have to rebuild CERN because of this. Won't work right. Thank you, John. I love you all. You're part of my journey. I'll never forget how much love you all gave. We do love you, Desert Rose. This will be fun to watch. It will be, D-Ocean. I saw the circles so tight they look like solid and like a crystalline rainbow. I see the rings folding out in groups, building another structure. Yeah, I saw like an hourglass pinch point form, and it just started building the whole thing, and then it just filled in, and a rainbow exploded. I flew out and can see the flower of life. Pattern, form, and unformed. Nice. Yes. I never really do anything unless I'm here, though. Well, okay. That's all right, Theanthropic. Yellow color, yellow strong. I'm working on getting this light healing tech to the public. I'll send you a link. Okay. Pouring out like yellow lava. Okay, it's on now. That's nice. I like it pouring out like yellow lava. Let me see what I'm getting now. I still see the cymatic pattern. And it's got a couple of, you ever seen a spinning top? Or one of those rides you get in. And you sit like this and they spin you. It looks like that now with the cymatic pattern. So there's a spinning top just rotating in this field, getting stronger. Yeah, that's nice, Linda. I like that. It's on now. So if I disappear in the next while, you guys know that what we did worked. And I'd like you guys to at least try to continue that. So step out of your comfort zone. It'd be good if you did it anyway, without me not being here. Stepping out of your comfort zone and getting a group together and doing these types of things. Pulsing up at me, getting faster. I'm getting a lot of info about what CERN does, and I think even the people at the top don't even know the full potential of what they have. Like I'm going to tell them, yeah, I think they're being used. I agree with that, Theanthropic. That rings true in my head. There may be a few that know, one or a few, but I agree with that. Right. Well, somebody, obviously, who may have evil intent, right? And we've looked at the controllers of our world before. And we've often seen the reptilians. So maybe that's who Or maybe they're other dimensionals. No, not vanishing yet, right? Take another look, see what's going on. It looks like a star. It's a star with four. I'll draw it for you. I'll draw it for you because it's cool. So it's going to take me a minute because it's getting more complicated. Do some little light lines on it. But right now it looks to me like that, like a nova or a star. And there's four star points emanating from it. Oh, that's horrible, Linda. I hope you're feeling better now. If you're not, we can send you some energy, some healing energy. Right? You're also gifted and strong. Divinations, absolutely, Desert Rose. That's exactly like that. Awesome. So they seem to be building their own energy field. And I kind of get the sense that it's outside of CERN's purview. I don't think they can have any effect on it now. That game's over. They might shut it down or try and move it or something. I don't know. We'll have to really watch that and see what happens. You're back. Okay, James. Yeah, I'm interested to hear about the fairy entities that are coming around. That's cool. That resembles the Mayan symbol for Stargate. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Still seeing the complicated cymatic pattern. It's still coming out, but the star, that star shape, is still there. It looks like it has, it may have 6 points. You guys want to go in and take a look at that if you're seeing a similar thing? Take a move around it, see if it has 6 points. And we'll take a look at some associations with 6. The 6 is Jupiter, the hexahedron. Tilt of 3 degrees. We're getting some good numbers out of this. 11.9 years, or you can call that 12. Marduk is associated with Jupiter. Dias and and the Indian Brie Huspati. Numbers associated are 12 and 24. So I think we did the right thing at the right time, guys. I think our timing is good on that. We were coming out of Mercury retrograde, and Jupiter was taking prevalence. So our timing is right. Jupiter brings order, so if we're in Jupiter's house, people will have to behave themselves. So I think that's Jupiter's retrograde now. So he's turning around. What does that mean to you guys? What does that usually mean to the astrologers out there? I'm not an astrologer, so Jupiter brings expansion. So if he's retrograde, does that mean that he brings not expansion, contraction? Shrink? Sharing? I don't know what you mean, Scotty boy. Okay. Shrinking. Okay. There may be shrinkage, eh? There was shrinkage. The water was cold. Okay. That's all right, Theanthropic. Maybe we read too much love song of the universe. Saturn is contraction. Okay. So they took what it seems was an 8-sided Mercurian machine, and they have changed the energy to Jupiter. 6, 12, 24. At least in my eye. So so if Saturn shrinks, then in retrograde he would expand, correct? Is that correct? I saw Saturn shrinks. It's 50-50. Cool. See how it looks now. Very similar. It's cool though. Looks like a nova with a bunch of novas outside of it. Okay. You don't have to yell. Just take your time. Type out complete thoughts so we can understand what you're talking about. How are you doing, beloved? It's good to see ya. Sip to you, too. I hope that's a good thing. It's okay? Okay. Just okay. Are you feeling lifted, at least a bit? I hope. We just had a wonderful time looking at CERN, so that was fun. We'll have to take a look. Let's see, what'd you see? Hey, Pyramid 7. Or you'll have to go back and watch. We had a lot of fun today. You saw a mechanical owl staring straight at your face. Nice. Fixed gear bicycle with hills. Nice. That's a good workout. In my experience, no, Saturn is contraction. Okay. We broke CERN. We fixed it. We didn't break it. We fixed it. It was broken and needed some help. Yeah, sweating just to hear that 30 miles. Made it work right. Yeah, we fixed it. It was broken. We helped them out. But you'll have to go back and watch the story unfold. It was cool. We fixed it real good. All right, guys, we're almost at 2 hours here. I'm going to let you go. Much love to you all. Keep CERN in your mind throughout the week. Until next time, keep that third eye open and use it.